streaming on YouTube and Facebook.
Why with me?
Huh?
Okay, if you're doing it, can your team?
Yeah, you will lie down. Just have the thing shared for you, full screen. You can use it from preview.
Sit there. Okay.
Hi all, we are waiting for others to join as well. Please hold on, the webinar would start shortly.
Hello. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Anushika. I am the speaker for today, and we're talking about this current situation which is going on regarding, we all know, a war between Iran and US. And I have been into this market, it's been like 5 years for me, and I have seen all the ups and downs of the market in terms of real estate. And today I'll be sharing all the experience which I had and in which my clients have really made money and they have survived the crisis as well. So let's begin with the presentation. So we'll be starting with, as we all know, UAE is not directly at war. Basically, it is a crisis going on between US, Iran, and Israel. And technically, UAE is not directly at the war. We are just facing the consequences of the war. But UAE have taken serious measure that nothing will happen to this its residents or citizens of UAE and Dubai. 99.4% of all the missiles, drones have been neutralized since the day it began. From 28th of February till now, not even a single missile directly fell on Dubai. What does it signify? Till now, we have reached close to, I would say, 1600 missiles, which was launched at UAE directly. But fortunately, not even one missile was fell into any of the targets. That was the first point, and hence we know that UAE, and especially if we talk about Dubai is one of the safest country because its government is taking care of all the taking precisive measure to protect everybody. Second, we'll be talking about the hospitality and the defense system and the financial model which UAE government have really spending so much money on. Since the day this all began, technically UAE government have made I would say a fund system where they have technically put close to 1 billion AD just to protect their people by any chance the losses which companies are bearing. They will help and protect the companies as well as the employees who are working in it. On top of it, the hospitality definitely have seen a drop of 60%, but it's not something which is first time UAE is experienced. Last time it happened in COVID as well, and before that in 2016 and 2008 as well. Fortunately, all of these times UAE or Dubai have successfully overcome all the situations which were like even worst. This was, there were missiles that was launched towards UAE. They acted and responded very fast. They literally turned on all the air defense system, which is technically most expensive in the world. And then they have given technically 3 months to 6 months leverage to all the people to renew the trade license and everything. On top of it, when this crisis was happening, Dubai government with all the tourism, with all the tourists who was here, they gave them free stay, free food, and free community as well. Now, what will help? What will be in this war currently? What will this impact? Technically, if you, I will give you perception of this war. Technically, this is not a war. This is a situation where people are making money. US is making money in this situation. Iran is making money. With every barrel of oil going to $400 at least, they are making money out of it. Iran, by charging tolls in terms of state of Hamas, they are also making money. Which means technically this is not a war. This is more of a capital shift which they want to do. Here, as we speak in UAE, what all things are happening? First of all, no, life is quite normal here. Everybody is like working, going to work, and everything is quite normal. Malls are full, roads are full, everything is as usual. Everything is just as business days. But in the rest of the world, if not Dubai, then the rest of the world, people are facing much more things in day-to-day life. I heard this quote which says, any bad day in Dubai is I would say any bad day in Dubai is as good day in anywhere in the world. Which means even in the bad times, UAE have kept its calm and they are focusing more on growth rather than anything else. And anything which is happening currently in Dubai is short term. We know whether it is gold, real estate, or any commodity. Short term investors always lose their money and long term investors always make money. Talking about any sector, any investor who have trusted the market in longer period of term have gained lots and lots of amount. Just to give an example, 2020, where everybody was scared, what will happen, how we'll survive and anything else. The people who actually have cash, put their cash into the market and then they have seen massive growth up to 50 to 60% as capital appreciation. But because all these short term things are happening, I know there is a sentiment which is getting shift. People are a bit skeptical and scared, and definitely decision making is delayed. Due to only the situation, we are seeing one thing, which is market is getting pause. I have a very frequent question from my investors. Is the market really crashing? What will happen to real estate market in next 6 months? My question is very simple. Right now, the market is not crashing. It is taking a, I would say, pause. The transactions are still happening, but definitely not at the same pace it used to happen. Just to showcase the data, from 1st of March to 31st of March, we overall, as per DLD, we have done approximately 40,000 transactions, which definitely consist of the older transaction and the new transaction as well. But the prices are not crashing by 40 to 50%. Market is just waiting and just, I would say, taking a pause for a meanwhile to just understand what's going on overall in the world. This is the thing which I was talking about. From January to February 2026, we overall in real estate have seen 133 billion dirhams of transactions, and that was 18% year on year growth. Only in January we have seen 88% growth from last year to this year. The good part is one thing which Dubai never, I would say, fails to prove again, which is rental income. Even in this difficult situation, Dubai once again proved that rental income remains stronger. Not even in one area in Dubai rental fall. That's what the global city is known for. We can easily expect somewhere around 8 to 10% rental income anywhere. And trust me, I'm living in Dubai. It's been a long time for me. I am paying the rent, and I'm sure everybody is paying the rent on time. And believe me, our landlords haven't told us that rental will be low, and we haven't had this conversation yet. Which means that technically rents are not going anytime down soon, and we have not seen any meaningful change in the same thing. On the other hand, if we talk about any other country in the world, let's talk about India or maybe US or any other city of the world, that will give you average rental of, I would say, 2 to 3% or maximum best case scenario 5%. Whereas in Dubai, there are more than 180 nationalities living, and they are continue to aim for capital appreciation and rental income. And also on top of it, we have seen a shift in the market, which is not, as I mentioned before, which is not technically market crashing. People are right now preferring more ready to move in units which are actually making sense in terms of price, size, area, and everything else. Also, we need to understand one thing here. It's not just about the demand, but also the prices of infrastructure is increasing in terms of steel, in terms of cement, in terms of each and everything. The cost is increasing. So the price which you're witnessing right now in this time will not remain same in next coming 6 months. Definitely we have deals currently right now which are 20 to 35% below the market, which definitely you can call it as distress. People who are willing to exit the market, we have that kind of deal as well. On top of it, there are certain developers who are giving good discounts, good payment plans, flexibility in payment plans, and definitely prices which are actually making sense to investors to invest right now. And also this is the time for the home buyers to put their money, because I'm sure we all are not going anywhere. At the end of the day, this is the place we call home, and we want to stay here and continue to earn money. This is the time where most of the home buyers are making sure that they have a home, because rental in Dubai, we have only two choices. Either you can take 8% rental income or you can give 8% rental income. There is nothing in between. This is the thing which is very important to understand. This is not the first time UAE is facing a crisis. We had a crisis in 2008, which was a global financial crisis. Market dropped by 22%. But the good part is the correction come in 18 months. Again, in 2016, the market dropped because of the oil prices. Market went by 50 to 20% down again. It took I would say 12 to 16 months to recover. In 2020, when everybody was scared, people saw a drop by 40% minimum, but it recovered in 12 months. Any market will definitely have ups and downs, but the good part is how soon it will recover. And in this case, in this scenario, as we speak, we can already see good things are happening around. People are trusting back Dubai, and they're definitely willing to live here for a longer period of time. Also, Dubai government have a vision of 2040. This government plans everything in advance. They have a plan of 2040 where they have shared exactly what they are planning to do with Dubai. Right now, as we speak, we are a population of 4.1 million. They are planning to do this population as 8.4 million. And what they are doing for this is they have made visas flexible. They have made businesses to open their companies in a flexible manner. They have opened up so many places which was leasehold earlier and now it is freehold, which means government is helping people to come to Dubai to make money, and definitely to, I would say, grow their economy and to grow individually as well. These are the most important things why Dubai remains strong in this situation as well. There is no other country in the world who is tax free. Here in Dubai, even if you earn one single dirham, there will be no income tax, there will be zero capital gain tax, and you can keep 100% of your money, whether it is capital appreciation or rental income. And also, US dollar is pegged with AED, which means you will be having three benefits. First of all, you're getting a rental income which is between 8 to 10%. Second, you will be getting, I would say, capital appreciation, that is 30 to 45%. And third thing is dollar is packed with AED. Anytime dollar is growing, your AED is also growing. For example, as we speak in INR right now is approximately 25.5. If you are investing right now in this particular market in 25.5 INR, your money is going to grow. So you're earning three ways. Then third point is high global demand. As I mentioned earlier, in Dubai, people are buying from worldwide. 180 plus nationalities are there in Dubai. And we are also targeted, continue, and we are growing each day. Fourth thing, in Dubai, we are technically, this is not a, I would say, war sensitive zone. As I mentioned, we are not technically in the war currently. This is something. In 2025 alone, we have seen HNIs from the world investing in Dubai 63 billion, which is technically so much money. This is always proven that always in crisis, after the crisis is over, Dubai have always seen making money for their investors and the people who have trusted in them. 2026 comes as an opportunity, because I know most of the people who are waiting for this opportunity to come so they can invest their money right now. We have an opportunity where developers are giving good capital appreciation by giving less prices. We have a deals which are technically lower than the market, and also you can balance your cash flow. You'll be having cash flow of 8 to 10%, and you can also get capital appreciation. Most of the people are contemplating right now, is this the perfect time to enter into the market, or they should just wait and watch? I would say definitely depends upon your strategy. If you are a person who thinks for short term, definitely this is not a market for you. If you have a long term vision, a long term strong fundamental, Dubai will definitely give you profit. Till now, we have seen that people are, for example, people have bought a townhouse, let's say of 1 million in 2020. Right now, the same townhouse is getting sold for not less than 3.5 million, which means you can see the kind of capital appreciation they had in this much time. Right now, what smart investors are doing, they are here in Dubai and ready to negotiate with the developers, with the sellers, and they want to take advantage of this buyer's market. Just before this crisis happened, it was a seller's market. Whatever price sellers was quoting, buyer was having no choice but to agree. But right now, as we speak, this is a seller's market and we have seen this shift, which means right now, buyers have an opportunity and a chance to negotiate for themselves better. We have couple of deals and couple of developers who are giving 2080 payment plan, which means you just have to pay 20% right now and 80% directly on handover, which can be, let's say, in 12 months to 18 months depending upon the developers. My suggestion in this situation will be, just to rely on government developers who will for sure will make you money in longer period of time. This market is only for the people who have strong fundamentals and who also have a long term vision. This is exactly what I said, the reasons why people are buying right now. First of all, buying ready properties to start the immediate cash flow, which means you don't have to wait for a couple of years to start getting your rental income. You can buy a property today and you can start taking your rental income and generating cash flow. Second, discounted deals which are technically below the market 20 to 35%. Third, there is always, I would say, speculation that uh, in Dubai there is oversupply. Right now, with the situation coming in, the good part is developers have stopped their new launches for another, I would say, 3 to 4 months. What will happen to the market as they have stopped? Which means in next coming months there will be less supply and more demand coming in. Fourth, long-term hold strategy, which means if you're buying right now and you're waiting for 3 to 5 years, you're fully aware that when you want to sell, the market will be at peak again, because Dubai has a history, which is every 5 to I would say 7 years, the market goes down and it comes back. Right now, the market is going down, and next 3 to 5 years, the market will take a boom. And when you want to sell your property, you will make profit out of it. This is a strategy which we made for all our investors. How to actually make profit in this situation. Buy the properties from motivated seller at a discounted price. Only buy the properties which are freehold. So there are certainly two types of properties in Dubai. First is leasehold, which only GCC people can buy, and the lease is for 99 years. The second one is freehold property, which means expat from anywhere in the world can buy those properties. You should always buy the property which is freehold. Third thing, you should always target the areas which is already giving high rental yield, like Dubai Marina, downtown, I would say Palm Jumeirah, or maybe Dubai Hill State or JVC. These are the areas where people are actually seeing market going up. Fourth, which is smart leverage, as there is no currency risk involved in this. Dirham is not, I would say, you can beat inflation if you enter into the market which is packed with dollar. Right now, these are the things, these are the mistakes I would say that you should avoid right now. First of all, stop waiting for the perfect time. Nobody is coming up with a notification that the perfect time is right now. And any day you feel that today is the perfect day, which means you're already late. Anytime crisis like this happen, millionaires are quietly made. People don't make a noise about it, but they quietly invest into something which they really believe in. And real estate is something in Dubai which has proven time and again that they're capable of surviving any type of crisis, and they're capable to retain interest of their investors and the people who trust them. Also, do not over leverage. There are a couple of investors who definitely leverage the situation. This is the time where you should invest only if you have cash in your hand. Minimum cash you should have in your hand is somewhere between 200k to 500k. That's the kind of down payment which you're looking at for any kind of ready to move in or maybe under construction properties as well. Do not over leverage anything. Do not be dependent on the bank so much. This market is favorable to those people who have cash in hand, because the deals which you are seeing are distressed in the market will not be here for longer period of time. There are so many people who are technically ready with their cash and they are doing the deals and they are negotiating very hard on couple of real estate deals. Third, ignoring fundamentals. You should always not evaluate a property depending upon just price, but you should always see the location, the developer, the kind of value that property holds. You should not just always go for the discounts. I know a couple of government developers who don't give any discounts technically, but I also know for a fact that those government developers will be making money for their investors. Fourth, following headlines blindly. I have seen couple of I would say developers in the market doing so much marketing, but just don't go with the headlines or with the marketing. Also on top of it, you should stop, I would say, trusting anything you see on social media, because as we speak, Dubai is 100% safe and people are here living a normal life. I want to show you a difference between short-term investors and real-time story. For, for short-term investors, the things which they drive on is, right now, as we see, there is, I would say, temporary tourism and hospitality are getting disrupted, but as we know, this is Dubai. It will not remain for longer period of time. Panic is definitely there. We are not used to this kind of situation in UAE, but we know this will not stay forever. It is a time span for, let's say, next couple of months, and this all things will be sorted. Right now, so many decisions are just driven by fear. That is the key thing about the sentiment. But the people who overcome their fear at this time and just avoid this short term dip make long term growth. The original style, the original story, or the real story of this country is population growth. As I spoke, they have made a 2040 vision where they are ready to expand and put so much on infrastructure, on AI, on crypto, on real estate, on so many things. There is capital inflow of 63 billion just in 2025. UAE GDP growth was happened at 5% in 2026. That is fastest in entire GCC. And Dubai, especially Dubai's GDP grew by 5.4% in 2025, reaching to 937 billion. Now, the real question is, will you take this as a crisis or will you take this as an opportunity to make the right step? This is something which we already discussed, why you should act now, because the kind of prices you are seeing today will not be existing into the market in coming 6 months. The confidence will return into the market and people will be buying at a higher price. Price will only be going towards upside. It will not be falling again anytime soon. So this is the time where you should think of investing in Dubai if you are not started yet. And if you have started thinking about the real estate market in Dubai, it's the time to take action. Something about ourselves and who we are. Basically, Golden Bricks is a company who is dealing with multinational clients, and we have office in India, Gurgaon, and second office in Dubai, UAE. We deal with our clients right from the beginning, from buying, selling, renting, property management. We hand hold our clients to each and every steps about documentation, about mortgage, about everything. Golden Bricks is an end-to-end real estate solution to all your problems. We not just sell properties, but we give solutions to all your problems which you face on daily basis. Our core values are integrity, accountability, client focus, innovation, and reliability. Our core focus is also on making long-term relationship with clients. We ensure that the people who are trusting in Golden Bricks and who are investing with us, all their problems are heard and we are taking necessary actions for it. We have also added a group, a community, I would say, where we are sharing good deals into the market. I think you can see that in chat. We'll be joining the community. After that, you'll be seeing good opportunities, prices which are below. And if you are in Dubai by any chance, or you are in India, I would personally like to have a meeting with all of you one on one to understand what is your vision, what is your requirement, what are what are your plans in terms of your real estate investment, to make sure that your money makes real money for you. Thank you so much. That was it from my side. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Done. Thank you so much for your time.